Hello, everyone. Welcome to week 7 prep for the Lost Woods League. I am playing Mr. Jake Major this week up to the Boston Blackjacks. We are coming a very close loss to AJ, in which we both played, in my opinion, very well, but a mistake in my prep led to me losing. So unfortunately, I've lost about 40 of prep time and just talking about the matchup due to a computer mic issue. Um, so we will re-go over the matchup and I will show some of the decisions I've made. So Jake's team is probably my hardest matchup in the whole league. Um, long shot. He plays a style that my team does not want to play against, so I kind of have to out-prep him. He is also first place in the league. Fifth, but I'm either sixth or seventh because Alex and Ivan haven't submitted their game, and then John and Chris haven't either. We're in a risky spot where I thought if I go 4-4, I could make it in, and not be the case now. So Jake's team, he has Volcarona, he's got your Balance Core in Cinderella, Clef, Metagross, Suin Zorok, Vaporeon, Como, Rhydon, Raikou. This team has a ton, and I mean a ton of setup. It has punishing moves. You're going to get faked out. This is what I've come up with so far in the 40 minutes. We have Dozo. We are running Adamant, Terra Fire to avoid Will-O-Wisp and just kind of wall Volcarona, unless it is Terra Water. Terra Ground is an option that I do believe could come here. We are running Wave Crash, Terra Blast, Heavy Slam, and we have Curse as the fourth right now. I don't know how much I like it. We're going to see. The one worrying blown up by Hyper Voice on Zorark. So if that happens, that's a rip to me. The other one we have locked in is Terra Rock, Terra Blast, Meowscarada. I just want to check Clef real quick. Flower Trick does some soft damage. So yeah, not too much more to say about the team right now. Let's go over some of the stuff I've put in the builder to start adding that we were about to work on. We are going to work on the Screamtail right now. Play Rough, Encore, Howl, Thunderwave is the move set. We are running, if I go to Screamtail, I believe I decided on 172 with a timid nature. So yeah. Encore, Howl, and we decided on, or at least I decided on Thunderwave. This might go to Trick Room, depending on how I feel. We will see. Just basic defense. This is also a Volcarona set I think Jake could end up running, which is why I have it on here. This will live a Lando Rock Slide. Here's a hint, we might not bring that this week. We're going to see, though. I haven't decided yet. I really want, I think Special Lando can work well this week. So, Bug Buzz does decent damage to Screamtail. If Jake decides to run a 252 Modest, I highly doubt he does. Bug Buzz won't do a ton to me, but If he gets the +1, everything else just starts to chunk me. Um, so we gotta watch out for that. I think the big thing we look at right now is Metagross Heavy Slam because god damn. Another thing, I think we're gonna go Terra Steel on this thing. Yeah. I just want to check clear body. So I can't lower its stats. Unfortunate, but we can work with it. Another thing I could do with Screamtail is I could run Screw, or that might be a Regieleki thing. We run screens on Regieleki. Because I think the one thing I am worried about this week is that can cause a lot of problems is Zoroark. Because, for example, Dozo, blown up. Say we get rid of the specs, still blown up. Is there any way I can make this not get blown up? The only way is possible. This is without specs. If it's specs, I just get blown up. This might be a better set if I'm being honest. Back to Screamtail. Shadow Ball chunks me. Guess what also chunks me? Hyper Beam. Sweet. That's where Terra Steel comes in. Okay, so the Screamtail can live a spec Shadow Ball. That's a pretty important thing. Is there anything that can be better allocated? Probably in the HP. Um, This is a nice set. Alright. I think I can work with this set here. Let's continue on with Lando. Let's go. We are going to start with an Earth Power set. Why? Because I think I need something to surprise Jake, and I think he's gonna think I'm Life Orb. No, I do think he'll swap Cloak. I think that will just catch him off guard regardless. Still taking a ton of damage if it's Terra Water, Terra Blast. We get blown up, but it's fine. No, it's not fine, but you know what I mean. Kinda. Rillaboom Standard Assault Vest. We do no damage to this thing. Do we need to kill it? Probably not. Ensign. Ensign we can do a lot of damage to, which we really need to. Clef we can do solid damage to as well. Your Terra Steel, you won't be. Metagross. We do solid damage to you as well. Check Raikou quick. That's solid damage. I'm not worried about even picking up the KOs. I just need damage done. Right on, you're just going to die. This is the one set you don't want to face down. Vaporeon will do fine, but this thing covers a lot of what I need it to cover. Can I get it to live big hits? What do I need to outspeed as well? We'll outspeed Metagross. I think we just go max speed here. Maybe. No. I don't think we need to. Say it's 60, bada bang, bada boom. So do I want and need a defensive type? I don't honestly think I do. Poison might just be a good enough defensive type. Yeah, this could be a set. Yeah, I get blown up by Zoroark again. Like at this point, I might just have to cut my losses against Zoroark and say, all right, you bring it, I'll deal with it. Or I just run Regieleki and just click Electro Web. Or I bring Screamtail and I just click Thunder Wave. I even get Calm Mind. I thought I did. That's why I put it on here. For this, we can keep pace with the Volk and just punish. Let's lock it for now. Might change it. I am mocking today, so we're gonna probably change a bunch of stuff on this team as like a heads up, like it's not staying. I know the next set. No, we're not bringing two windows. Yeah, we're bringing Screen Zaleski back. No reflect first. Then light screen. Terra Ghost, because screw this. So I might bring Rain Dance here. Because I can boost my Dozo, make Sandsear always hit. If I do that, I can make Lando Grass type and resist. Or I can make it Water type. Then we bring Thunderbolt as a last. We do that, make you Water. I'd be susceptible to Rillaboom. Still kills me at -1. But I'm no longer susceptible to anything ice. Vaporeon. Do I power up Vaporeon? Yes, but you get depowered, you get depowered. I power up 2 of my guys. Yeah, I like this idea. Do I need Terra Rock Meowscarada then? Probably not, and I can move to Triple Axle. I won't do that yet, but alright. Let's EV this thing. If I have Volcarona, Modest, Terra Ground, Terra Blast, I die. Unless I'm under light screen. With way too much help. I don't even think Jake does that. I think it's he'd think it would be way too risky turn one. Psychic Fang's coming out is gonna be pretty bad if he does do that. Luckily, we can live it. If Jake brings the Vaporeon, we can kill it. I like the idea of this. This is cool. And lastly, do we the last but not least mon we will put on for now is the Malamar, because I would like a trick room option, maybe. Bring superpower. Alright, I haven't also evaluated like my options yet. So I can bring these two into Volk. These two are very good into Volk. I can bring you into Rilla, you into Rilla, you into Clef, you into Clef, you into Incin, you into Incin, you into Metagross, you into Metagross, everything to Zoroark. I should quickly for you don't get any you don't get any ice moves. You can get ice moves. You are not gonna be fun to play against. Alright, sorry. Bring them out. Superpower to power myself up. What other options do we have? I'm like kind of starting to rush this because I'm hungry and want to eat. So I think giving this thing a citrus berry will be good. I'll go superpower, rock slide. I can hear my stomach now that I said anything about food. You're gonna make Lando Terra Grass. I off topic, but I want to. Back to Malamar. So we're gonna go Superpower Rock Slide. I need to find one more move here. Let's try Helping Hand for now. Okay, this is another move I don't think Jake sees coming. Liquidation's also an option. Throat Chop, Lunge, Knockoff. Yeah, I think we just build this thing as bulky as possible. Do I want it to catch anything, actually? Metagross, probably. No, you're not going that. We'll catch you at 123. No, no, I don't even want to do any speed investment. I'm fine being slower than Metagross. I just lost the Malamar set, but it's super basic. All this stuff is subject to change. I will be, like I said, doing. I just clicked X14 if I do that. Sweet, alright. This is what we are going to prep with. I like the amount of options we have. You just got to get Jake on the back foot early um, to get this thing to work. But alright, thank you guys for or I shouldn't say thank you for watching for now. Um, I might be back. We'll see. This was honestly, or I'll be back to just talk about the mocks, but this, minus the 40 minutes I lost, this was one of my shorter preps because I have been thinking about this matchup for a while. So I think there's potential here that can go very well. So I will see you guys after mocks. Hello, people. It is Friday. It's been 2 days since I last recorded. Um, took yesterday off of Pokemon due to it be my birthday. And we are gonna show. I hope this is working all right. Yep, it is. Me and Corrosion tested, and it actually went better than I thought. I think this is where we left off. This was Terra Grass, I want to say. But this is kind of where we left off on the team. This was like this. We just tested some more stuff. Um, and we came to some conclusions on things we want to change. To start, we both thought Landorus was insane. Um, I wanted a setup move, so this is now Nasty Plot instead of Sandsear Storm. I almost went Earth Powers or Sandsear over Earth Power, but yeah. And we changed it to Life Orb. I'll just show you the updated team. This is the new Lando set. Malamar is now knockoff instead right here. Um, so the same. Dozo, we have dropped Curse and given it Protect. I don't think we really need the setup that we had. This is also Earth Power now. I think I said that already. And we're going Life Orb, Terra Poison. Believe it or not, I hope I have the updated spreads. I do, believe it or not. And then I'm just gonna pull up the team that Corrosion and I were just. This is what we think Jake's gonna be bringing. Or well, the 6 Mons we are most scared of. Raikou will be the biggest issue after testing. Um, I would be concerned about a lot of the other stuff, but the team just kind of breezed through Vaporeon, Kommo-o. We didn't test Rhydon, but the team kind of just went straight through those Mons. We're not scared of Rhydon due to Lando. Um, what else did we have? We went through Vaporeon. Metagross couldn't really do much either, although I think it does have a spot that it can work. I fucked this up. Um, so we think Raikou is going to be the biggest issue no matter what. Um, I think it's going to be Rilla, Clef, Raikou, and Bulk probably that should come, and then Zoroark. We think he'll bring Instant Game 1 and then realize it's hot trash. Because I'm willing to bet he's going to think I'm Cloak or whatever you call it. Why am I blanking? Cloak or Clamulet? The answer is neither. So we're just gonna try to surprise him. Um, this stuff is not fully updated, but there we go. So that's the Lando change we've made. Um, I'm just gonna copy all of these and paste what the general idea. This isn't like absolute, but I will pull everything up right now. Yeah. Also through testing, or no, I'll save that for later. I'll just focus on the team right now. And then the last mod was Clef. Um, so for example, the big thing, Lando, we've changed the Terra to Poison. This is disgusting. Again, if he goes max Clef, which considering we have Dozo, is a high possibility. This thing could just one tap, and then it just goes through Rilla, it goes through Raikou. This could be an insane Mon. Um, Dozo, we didn't get much value out of Curse. Um, and I think we agree that Terrifier, Terra Blast is cracked. We went knockoff because to give it coverage into Terra Ghost Instant, or better coverage than just Rock Slide, and because we changed Meowscarada to Sucker Punch. We did test the Terra Stellar Triple Axle set to better deal with Rilla, but because when I Terra rocked, the Rilla became a huge problem, but Sucker Punch should help out a bit. Latios is so Screamtail's the same. Latios is the big difference. We dropped Regieleki because I brought it for screens, but it got 0 value, if I'm being completely honest. But what got me more value was Tailwind. and we're bringing Cloak for Tailwind. We are running max speed because the goal of this week is to completely take advantage of Jake's playstyle. And we don't think Jake is willing to necessarily lose on a 50-50. For example, he's going to want to run Modest Raikou. We tested Modest Raikou at first. But max speed Latios outpaces it, so he's going to have to go Timid, which is means this Raikou, which is probably the biggest issue on his team, is going to hit everything less hard. It's still going to hurt, don't get me wrong, but like 261 compared to 183, I will take the 183 every day of the week. Zoroark max speed as well is also going to be tied with Latios. Is Jake willing to take that risk? Maybe. So come. But the thing is, I think it's a very Jake set to run. We looked at Magnet Rise on Metagross, and I just immediately clicked Encore into it, and it was just dead. Um, is this the final one? Yeah, this is the final set that we came up with. Um, any other change? I don't think there's any other changes, so I I think this is a very strong team to bring into Jake. Think me and Corrosion discussing this believe that I have one of the better matchups in the league in a Jake's team, which I did not think at the beginning of the season, but I think we're gonna be playing Pokemon, and I have the tool. I believe I have the tools to do well. Will I actually do well? Maybe. Um, you never really know until you're in the game, but I think this is a team. I know Jake's underestimated it a lot. I think he's gonna be surprised, and I hope I'm able to do well because I think I have a lot of surprises I'm gonna bring out that he's just not gonna expect, and that's what you kind of have to do against Jake's team. His team is the best team in the league when it comes to playing Pokemon, but if you can mix playing the game well and making him play draft at the same time, it gets significantly harder. And I think that's what Rockwell did in I believe Rockwell knocked Jake off in week 4. Yeah, Rockwell knocked Jake off. Rockwell made Jake play draft. That's what was different. He had to play draft, and he was not. He was decently prepared for the team, like to be completely honest, but it just at the same time wasn't enough. Um, so yeah, all in all, I think I feel a lot better about this week than I previously did. Um, I am still thinking a lot about this Assault Vest Metagross and how I'm gonna be able to get through it. Um, we were never super sold on this Latios set, so I might just play around to live a heavy slam. I have 56 combined. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. All right, we will. I keep on clicking the wrong thing, so this is making it really difficult on myself. All right, well this will be our EV because Latios wasn't really like picking anything up, if that makes any sense. But I think this is just a safe thing to do. Because I wasn't really thinking much about Metagross. Um, but yeah, so I think I can win this week. I think it's gonna be very tough, but who knows? I keep on saying I think I can win this week, and I'll probably just get blown out. But who knows? I think the really cool thing is I'm gonna get to watch Jake's video back, and I think seeing how he prepped against me will be very good. Why did I open Steam? I've got no clue. It's also just hit me that I have to redo my EV spreads partially for Latios. Um, right? Yeah. Like, it's a risk we could run, but it's not a risk I really want to take. If that makes any sense. So, yeah, that's actually good to know. I can actually get that done pretty easy. I hope I have berries for a special attack and defense preferably. But yeah, I mean, I'm mainly looking at the Zoroark when it comes to this thing. Like, do I have to Terra? Probably. Does he click Icy Wind? Maybe. Like, if he's Scarf, I just live it. This is pretty good. Um, so yeah, I still think Jake could run Bug Buzz. That's a move I was very much looking at. Do I want to live? No, or no, because he could very well be a different. And I'm faster, so I don't have to worry as much turn one with what I want to accomplish. So, yeah, I don't know if I have too much more to say about the team. Um, it'll be a hard matchup. I think everyone against Jake knows that, but I'm looking forward to it. I think if I play well, I'll do well. It's getting really tight now. Like the amount of 3-3s, and you can include John in this because he was 3-3 before this week. Like one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. We got 8 people just fighting for it right now, and every point helps. It doesn't like this league. It doesn't matter that I have the going into this week tied second in points, third in KD. It's this record's the one that matters here, and I gotta win. Um, so yeah, I feel like I said, feel good. We will see how it goes. Um, if it goes good, great. If it goes bad, we we move on to next week. But also, there's an issue there that I'm not going to bring up. And if anyone's watching through to the end, you can file a complaint for me that Glacier did not die. I didn't see anything. I'm not saying anything. It probably won't matter. So yeah, gaming. All right, with that being said, I think that's it for prep. Oh, I just realized I'm probably out of frame the whole time. Oh well. Thank you for watching. I need to go change up that Latios now, which hold on, I'm just gonna either be very happy on camera or rage on camera. Um, damn, there's so many just random berries. Alright, time to do some overrousting. Yay! I need to eat lunch as well. Alright. I'll worry about that later. Thank you guys for watching. Um, yeah. See ya. Hopefully the match goes well. And goodbye.